y'all, the mission to get to 10 Polish hens for Hey Hey is continuing. We've got Rosie Ross, doesn't count because I don't know about Rosie Ross. To go to get food, you're gonna take a, no, you're gonna go left, sorry.
You're pointing right though.
Yeah, right, that's what I mean.
So you don't know her left or right.
Not really, and I taught kindergarten, so, you know. But y'all, I need to get to 10. That's kind of the standard for what roosters need, because you want to, it's not for the rooster specifically. They'd be fine with 1 or 2, but you want it for the girls so your girls aren't getting beat up, you know?
The less hens, the more rough he is on each one.
Yes, so we got a rotation. So we've got 5 girls left of our pullets, and they're you know, they're growing. They're just still too small. And so if y'all don't remember, I had a Tolbert Polish that I thought was a girl, turned out to be a rooster. Story of my life. It seems like that's my luck with the Tolbert Polish. But you're gonna get all the way over and go. Do you know where it is?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
We're gonna call it the Dixie Chuck. That's what it is.
I tend to go, okay, well, if you're Moana, you're turning into Mo. But I know y'all are like, what is happening? So the lady that I gave Mike Ross to, that's what she ended up naming him. I was calling him like Little Bit or Itty Bit, something like that. You know, they were my first Tolbert Polishes. And I gave him away for free, full disclosure, because I was like, I want him to go to a good home. Well, I posted in my chicken group that I'm looking for Polish hens or pullets because I need to get up to 10. I want to do what's best for them, you know? And she messaged me today. She's like, hey, I have 2 hens available. And I'm like, oh, okay, we jump on that. And well, now here we are. Now, is it 2 colors that I already have? Absolutely. But that is okay because they're big and they can go in with Hey Hey now if we want. And they're sweet. I think she said they were getting bullied by some other laying hens that she got. And because they're just tinier, Polish are just smaller birds in general, she just wanted them to go to a good home. And she messaged me because she knew I was looking for Polish. She knows I have a flock. And so I told her, I was like, look, I've got one that's probably changing from Rosie to Ross. So if you want another Ross, you got it. I'll message you first and you can have them. Because she's really cool. We got to see all her birds. She has a really cool turkey. Oh, hello. Hi. She has a really cool Tom turkey. What is his name? I forgot what his name was.
The big, Doc Holiday.
Doc Holiday.
I don't even know what that means.
It's probably like a...
I'm sure it's a movie pun.
Or something.
It's a movie pun because she does a lot of puns for her animals' names, but I don't know what Doc Holiday would be.
Yeah. But I got to see Mike Ross as well. I got to see my old chicken, and he got so white and so fat and big. He lives in the house. He's that spoiled, but he's a good boy. You are active. Y'all are so gonna poop on me. I forgot our container to transport chickens. That was on me. So, woo, guys, ladies. So now we're gonna get some food. I'm not gonna eat with chickens on my lap, don't worry. I did it with Hey Hey once, and now that I've read up on how biosecurity and stuff with, where are you going?
I don't know, I can't. Everybody's all congested. I'll figure out a way.
Okay, we just drove right past McDonald's. There's a back entrance if you go through here.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic. I couldn't get into there.
Lord, y'all, where is this going? We've been rambling for 5 minutes now, but welcome the new ladies. And I promise y'all, it might seem like I'm chicken crazy, right? But I am trying to get to 10. You have a green light. The goal is to get to 10 for Hey Hey, for the betterment of everybody. And so now we're at 5. This is 6 and 7. So 3 more to go, hoping to get another buff and hopefully a candy corn, but we'll see. We're taking our time with it. It's not an urgent need, but I'd rather have him and everybody as comfortable as possible. So I will let y'all see these babies when they're with Mr. Hey Hey. So guys, I'm coming out here in the morning here. And yesterday, you know, we didn't get home until late. It's a little chilly, but the new girls are in here. Hey, it's not feed time yet, buddy. Stop acting like this. Stop acting like this. I had to move one of Rocky's girls because she was showing like she was going to be a little aggressive, but we ended up moving her to Rocky's pen, and we might end up moving her back because everyone's a little upset with the transition, so I don't know. I've been watching carefully, but let me show you the established laying hens that I got. Hey, leave them alone. We're, establishing a pecking order. So, hey, oh my gosh. So the girls are in here. There is poop in here. Nobody normally goes in here because it's been hot. So I'm gonna have to clean it, get some stuff. But these are the girls. They're big girls. I'll video them better a little later. But I also, in this video, I want to give you a close-up of all my birds so you can really see, because I've seen a lot of comments. A lot of people were kind of dragging me that the fact that I didn't know that you don't need a rooster to get them to lay. I didn't know that. You don't know what you don't know. I wasn't taught. I know this is disgusting. I'm going to replace the sand today. It rained, so hasn't had time to dry up. But I've seen a lot of people then questioning my roosters or my hens, or if I just don't know how to sex birds or whatever. And so I'm going to give you a close-up on everybody and tell you my thoughts on everybody, and you can make your own judgment. So no shade to anybody that I've talked to or anything like that. I think it'll be just good to kind of also show you everybody up close. So this is Hey Hey. He crows. He's obviously a rooster. We've got very Polish. You can identify by crest or feathers or vent sexing when they're like under 3 days old. So I knew Hey Hey was a rooster when I got him. The best way I can explain to you Polish crests, I see you kitties, is the males will have crests, their little top hats, like a hand. It's like all splayed. And the girls will have like a puff, like kind of like this, and it's like a snowball kind of. So we can obviously see Hey Hey's a rooster. When they're younger, like Rosie Ross, it's very hard to tell. But now as Rosie is getting older, she's not going to let me get that close. But I thought she had rounded feathers. I'm probably 98% sure she's turning into a Ross. Again, I'm going to try my best to hope everybody stays happy. But if we start having some fights, we'll address that. Also, rooster behavior. This is a hen. She is an established laying hen, or when I got them, she said they're either already, some of them are already laying or they're close to laying, so like a month or two. So that's also probably why they're not laying yet. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I know the weather also affects it. I'm not worried about them, but this is a hen. And she is an Isa Red. This is Raspberry. They don't want me to get very close to them. Hey, hey, please stop. Please stop. And then over here, ow, hey, hey, you jerk. Sorry, I'm out here in my pajama pants because I wanted to make this video while I had it on mine. You can see here, these girls have this puffball shape. It's not like an oily 5-finger splay like Hey Hey's. He's gonna attack me and that's gonna hurt. These girls are close to laying. They're 7 or 8 months old. And you can see these rounded feathers here. So up here at the hackle. You can also look for saddle feathers, which are up under here. And if they're rounded or... Well, I think only roosters get saddle feathers. Okay. Rooster behavior. He's breeding. Fertilizing. That's another hen. She is an Americana, I think, leg bar mix, maybe? Maybe. And she's got rounded feathers as well. But I want to get out of here because he's being... Where is he? Oh my gosh, she's quick. He's being a little spicy and I really don't want to get attacked by him. Stop. He wants his food right now. He can wait though. So then that brings us on to baby birds. So let me explain the place that I got the baby birds from. I call them baby birds, but they're 2 months and up. So this black with white crest and the lavender are about 2.5 months maybe, and these are probably closer to 3. So this is a gold laced, and just looking at her, I see rounded feathers. I have on all of these birds in this cage, in this omelet, except for that one back there that's a Tolbunt, I have a hen guarantee on. So they sexed them when they were born, and they said, we are 95% 95% sure that they are girls. They're pullets. If they are not, let us know and we can make a deal. We'll take the rooster back, or you can keep the rooster and get a hen, you know, whatever it might be. We'll work it out with you. We'll make it right. You can get a different bird, whatever it might be. You can get chicks to switch, you know, whatever it might be. And so if you look at their heads, these girls are already very established with that snowball, okay? And I'm not perfect at this. I'm really not. But as I've started to see them more, I'm getting better at it, especially since I know these are most likely girls. Now, this friend right here, this is Tiny. Moana did pass, but everybody else is doing okay. We're watching. Tiny here came from a straight run, which means they didn't sex them. It's a guessing game of if they are a boy or a girl. And she tried to pick me out what she thought was a girl just by a quick look at her vent when she was a chick. And I did pay for her knowing it was a straight run and that I could get a boy. And that's totally fine because I took that risk, you know, and that's okay. It's not bad. I have people all the time who would love to trade birds, you know, all the time. And honestly, if I get a rooster, honestly, I give them to people that are going to give them good homes a lot of time. I don't even want like to trade or to sell or anything like that. But I look at her, and I'm even looking at her hackle right now, and she's got very rounded, very different from Rosie. Especially when Rosie was this age, Rosie was still a little, I always kind of thought Rosie might be a boy, but I don't know now, and that's okay. We're just kind of waiting on Rosie to crow and see her behavior and see if we have any aggression problems. So, and then she's also got the snowball effect, so on her head. But my point in this is saying is sometimes they get a little rowdy in here, especially when there's a lot of cats, a lot of people, and sometimes they do bow up. And so my point is, there was one person that reached out or was on Ellie's video about this, and they weren't being mean, but they're like, my chickens, my hens never do this, my hens never do that. And you know what? I have talked to people recently who have hens that crow, lay active eggs and crow, and that's totally okay. My point is, nobody is the end all be all. You know what I mean? There are so many different behaviors that can come. Some people probably have game roosters who are nice, you know? And look at Rocky. He's a great example of these hackle feathers right here. They're pinpoint straight. He's a rooster. These girls right here, that's another Issa Red, hen. Easter egger, hen. Easter egger, hen, and another Americana leg bar mix. I believe it's leg bar. I cannot remember for the life of me. I got them a while ago. So my point is, just remember that, you know, all animals can act differently. You know, a lot of people will say, my cat hates water. Great. Well, you know, half of my cats in the house hate water, but then the other half of them love to play in their water fountain. You know? So not all cats hate water. Some people's cats love to get in the bath. Some people's cats are really cuddly. Some people have orange tabbies that are really, really cuddly. This is the problem I was talking about. We might have to move her. That Easter egger's being a little mean. I'm going to go ahead and move her because I don't want to have to worry about her all day. And we will try a different form of reintroduction later. It's that one Easter egger that's being like really rough, and she was being rough yesterday, and then as soon as it came time for roosting, everybody was good. And that's why I'm up right now, because I wanted to get up and check on her. But I'm probably going to go ahead and move her back with Hey Hey, because Hey Hey will be good to her. I know that. And then when it's time to move all of Rocky's girls over here, we'll be good. And these girls will eventually go with Rocky. But as you can see, they are way too tiny. I mean, they look big, okay? Let's acknowledge that they look decently big, right? Especially this silver laced and this gold laced right here. Tiny's smaller. She's always been smaller. But these two right here look big enough. These two definitely not. But then when you go into Hey Hey's pen and look at the two new hens I got, they are huge. Like, they are big. Honestly, I think the hens might be bigger than Hey Hey. I think Hey Hey's just he's a little man. He's got little man syndrome. But he's being really good with them. Of course, he's being Hey Hey, you know. Rosie's being Rosie Ross. And yeah, guys, we're doing good over here. So want to just reiterate, no shame, no hate to anybody. I just wanted to give y'all all a close-up look and kind of let y'all know where my thoughts are. You know, I have researched a lot. I'm not perfect. There are things that I don't know. And I'm honestly more worried about researching. Thank you, Rocky. I'm more worried about researching diseases when they pop up than trying to 100% guarantee that I get hens every time I buy, especially when I buy young. You know, if I buy older, yes, I want to guarantee I'm getting hens. But if I'm buying younger, it's always going to be a gamble. It really is. And Polish are a very sought after breed right now. Obviously, I am part of that sought after community that's trying to get them. And so you can really only get them as chicks and pullets unless somebody is selling like they were today, and you even have to be careful with that. So, you know, just trying to do what's best. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to kind of show y'all close up of the birds. You can kind of understand, you can kind of judge for yourself what you think. Personally, I think everybody in here is a girl. I've got one male in here, and I've got possibly 2 males in that pen, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed. Well, I don't know if I'm ending this video here. If I am, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will catch y'all next time with another video. Bye, friends.